Right, well, admitting defeat, and it is admitting defeat, Jaguar Land Rover have fired their advertising agency because sales have plummeted. So, yeah, kind of what I expected to happen, to be honest. And it's not just this website. There are many websites reporting this. Okay, many websites. Telegraph, Daily Mail, BMI, many websites all reporting the same thing. That JLR, Jaguar Land Rover, go woke, go broke, has caused sales to plummet. Which is pretty disastrous, actually. Really disastrous. But not a huge surprise. So, launched on 18th November, the campaign swapped Jaguar's iconic Growler logo for a minimalist J and featured a car-less advert with vibrant androgynous models and slogans like live vivid. It was just a bunch of LGBTQ propaganda to promote a car. It was really odd. And even if you were to take their excuses for doing that, it didn't make any sense because their target demographic doesn't really like that stuff anyway. It was really weird. It was really bizarre. The whole thing was incredibly weird. No one thought it was smart. And just, I think the most bizarre part of it is that you removed the Jaguar part of the Jaguar. What? So strange. So Jaguar Land Rover has slammed the brakes on its advertising strategy. Yeah, good. Now this is obviously them admitting defeat. I don't want to go on them like too hard because this is good. It's good that they've done this. It's good that they're about turning. Now the only issue that I have with that, I don't want to praise them too much, is that the culture within the business is still awful. Promoting DEI left, right, and centre. Right? Like this whole ethos, the people in charge that wanted to go this route to begin with are still there. So you need to get rid of them as well, because they're the ones that made the bad decisions. But obviously that sent shockwaves through the automotive industry. The British car maker is severing ties with its ad agency, Accenture Song, after a controversial rebrand sparked fierce backlash and a catastrophic sales drop. Huh. Yeah. Who could have predicted that? Everyone. So branded woke by critics. Well, yeah, I mean, it is. It was woke, right? It's not like, oh, we branded it woke. No, it was woke, absolutely. Demonstrably, objectively, it was woke. It was ridiculous. And not only that, it's completely not related to cars. Like, people want to see the car, mate. Show us the car. Utter just nonsense. But anyway, yeah, so sales have plummeted. And JLR is now seeking a new creative direction. Is this a wake-up call for brands chasing divisive marketing trends? I mean, look, at the end of the day, you know, if you've got a good car, like, people will buy it. They just will. It was a weird design anyway. The whole thing was weirdly designed, but whatever. So the advert, awash in bright colours, abstract messaging, drew mockery for omitting cars entirely. Yep. I mean, Elon was like, yeah, do you sell cars? So sales figures paint a dire picture. Jaguar's global sales have crashed to 33,320 in 2024. And that is from 61,661 in 2022, nearly halving in 2 years. Now, there is an important element of this, is that, and this is what people are furiously typing down below, I'm sure, is that they actually don't make cars anymore. And that sounds weird. They're rebranding and they will be releasing cars. They don't actually, they've stopped all car making. Like they haven't really been doing anything for a while. Or at least no sort of new stuff anyway. This was their new push, basically, was to go to this kind of stuff. So it's not really a surprise that sales have crashed. But obviously, you know, pair that as well with what's been going on. Yeah, this is still an admission of defeat. Used car sales also fell by 9% post-rebrand. Yeah, because who the hell wants this? Now, it says reflecting eroded customer confidence. That's also in the fact that they're notoriously unreliable. So JLR's decision to review its creative account, currently held by Accenture Song, until mid-2026 signals a frantic effort to restore Jaguar's heritage and reconnect with its core market. But who is its market? I mean, its market is actually just like elderly rich people, right? Like upper class, middle class, that sort of thing. Or businesses as well. So the Backlash isn't just about aesthetics. It was a cultural misstep. Yeah, people don't want this crap. Like, people are done with it. Marketing experts were divided, with some calling it bonkers and others praising its genius disruption. I mean, obviously it's not genius because they've gone back on it. So yeah, no. JLR's managing director, Rawdon Glover. That is actually his name. Rawdong Glover. Rawdon Glover. I'm going to repeat that. His actual name. His fucking parents hated him. Rawdon Glover. That's his actual name. Defended the ad. I bet he would. Rawdon Glover. Lamenting vile hatred directed at the models, but the damage was that. Yeah, who cares? No, don't defend the models. No one gives a shit. The whole thing was retarded. Shut up. Meanwhile, JLR's Range Rover and Defender brands thrived. That's because no one thought they were connected. With Range Rover sales up 12%. That's because when you see a Range Rover advert, like for the new Defender, for instance, it's just demonstrating what the Defender can do. It's like, oh, it can go in this place, and this place, and this place. How cool is that? That's it. Show me what the car is, you idiot. Don't sell me like a woke brand. No one's interested, all right? So that highlighted Jaguar's drag on the company's portfolio. So the 3 electric vehicles planned for 2026, JLR must balance innovation with customer loyalty to reverse the slide. They also need to sell 30,000 a year of those cars, apparently. Which, based on their current thing, would work, but also no, because these cars are incredibly expensive. So I don't know if they're going to actually succeed here. It says here, JLR's troubles aren't solely inflicted. External pressures, like Donald Trump's 25% tariffs on foreign cars, have forced JLR to halt US shipments. That's not true now, because of the announcement yesterday. They're fine with that, to be honest, now. The US-UK trade deal has fixed that. But yeah, so they're seeking a new agency. JLR aims to rediscover this essence, but the path is perilous. Can it rebuild trust before its EV pivot, or will it cement its place in the go woke, go broke narrative? People don't want EV cars anyway. So there you go. There's not much else really to say here. But they admitted defeat. I mean, they literally are going woke and going broke. So hilarious. What do you think? Thoughts down below. Bye bye now.